Hello, hello, hello. What ho? Welcome back to another exciting. Oh, this morning has been so very exciting. This is the plain truth. I'm your host, Travis Finley. This was supposed to be a premiere. I've been told I'm way out there. I will be premiering my shenanigans for my parody, but it's uploading right now from my phone, so we're gonna be waiting. How's my mic check? Can you guys hear me? Mic checking. Mic checking. Let's see. Let's do the display capture, right? Let's see. Block that. Block that. I will. How about I give you guys some fun footage? How about? I guess I could just play what I've got, and you guys can watch it. It's okay. I'm frozen. Frozen. Let me check and see if you got my mic. Total amateur. Newbie here. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. All right. Thanks for showing up, everybody. And like I said, my parody is uploading from my phone. I was trying to send it as a file and trying to email it to myself, and it just would not go through. So I finally, hopefully, figured out how to get it up there to the cloud. And yeah, so right now, in the meantime, I'm just gonna play this boat footage there to keep you guys entertained while I go off mic and enjoy. Okay, so thanks for your patience, guys. I really do appreciate it. I am trying to figure out how to get my my uploaded video ready because I had it unlisted and then it wouldn't show up in my videos, and it's still not showing up. So I don't know how. I'm refreshing. It's still not showing. It's still not showing the bleeping file that I just I just uploaded it, and I just turned it to public because I couldn't figure out how to play it, and now I can't even find it. And you guys are probably able to see it right now. What the heck? This doesn't make any sense. This is not user friendly in the slightest. Not user friendly. It's just, give me a second. Keep waiting. I've got it right here. I mean, I just don't understand why won't it open it as a video? Okay, hold on. What if I click the image? Okay. Oh, it's still being processed. Oh, okay. All right. So it says it's still being processed. So it gave me the little pring, but it wasn't really a pring. So, okay, so who's out there? Say hi to me. Keep me busy. I'm so distracted. I'm so discombobulated. Toady UK and I had made plans to meet up and do this as well, and he's just not been on Skype, so I don't know how to get a hold of him. So I'll just say hi, Dire Straits. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Mark. Hi, NASA Lies. Ali B, if you're still there, hello. So, yeah, I don't know if it's YouTube or not, but it is what it is. I like the step pyramid. So, what are you guys doing? Where are you guys from? Hey, Dyer. All right. So, let's see. Let's see if I can wax eloquent. Can I wax eloquent? How about I just kind of just start going through some footage, right? I'm just going to go through some footage. This is yesterday morning. Yesterday morning. So I am
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I hate playing with VLC. I don't know. VLC is giving me such grief. All that buffering. I just don't want to mess with that. Ay ay ay. Hey Rune. Why parody? What do you mean? Like why do it? It's art, man. It's art. I'm an artist. I have to express myself. Okay? You wouldn't understand. Would you? I know you wouldn't. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. No, that's going to be... All right, how's that going to work? All right, I'm bringing this over here. Right? I'm going to do this. Right? And I got to put my headphones on so I don't get feedback in the speaker. Right? All right. Okay, so why parody in the title? Parody is in the title because I'm going to premiere a song that I wrote for Flat Earth. Did you not see my Yeah, don't watch that because I'm premiering it right now. Hey, Effie Viking, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hello, hello, hello. It's been just a unpleasant morning. Okay, guys, let me know if you can hear this, okay? Here it comes.
Drinking some kombucha. Drinking. Oh my word, this cord gets all tangled up in shenanigans. It pisses me off. Okay. It's because I don't know the last part of the song. Okay. My eyes are open wide by the way I saw it again today. I watch horizons change by the way. This happens every day. My eyes are open. It's because I don't know the last part of the song. Okay. My eyes are open wide by the way I saw it again today. I watch horizons change by the way. This happens every day. I just saw Sally's. I just saw Sally's bridge. I just saw Sally's bridge and it bends. I just saw Pontchartrain. I just saw Pontchartrain. Yeah, it bends. It's not the bridge. It's not Sally's bridge. I just saw Sally's. Bridge. I just saw Sally's bridge. I just saw Soundly's. I just saw Soundly's towers, they bend. Here, give me it. I just saw Soundly's towers, they bend. My eyes are open wide by the way.
Bring!
Here. My eyes are open wide by the way. I saw it again today. I watch horizons change by the way. This happens every day. I just saw sound these towers they bend. Say what you tryna pull over here. Even that distant tower is huge. Boy, this is the ether band. Tell Jam Panda, tell that okay, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is simple. I hope they understand. It's obvious, I'm just saying. Their curve is always the ether band. Please note it's not the Earth's curve that blocks lighthouse or boats from bottom up. I'll just say this once and only once, so listen close, it's only for today. I just saw ether band, yeah, she waved. Said why they always dissing my show. Even the sun and the moon disappear somewhere in the ether band. Tell that Jose, Tony UK, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is simple. I hope they understand. It's obvious, I'm just saying. That curve is always the ether band. This is the band. That is the band. Tell the rumpus, tell Timmy O, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is simple. I hope they understand. It's obvious, I'm just saying. Their curve is always the ether band. Allergies. I think I might have to hire out.
Alright, here it is with music. I don't know if I can do it with the music because the music's too high. My eyes are open wide by the way I saw it again today. I watch horizons change by the way this happens every day. I just saw Soundly's towers, they bend. Say what you trying to pull over here. Even the tower in the bring. All right, there you go. It's hard to do it when you get the words mixed up from the other song. My eyes are open wide by the way. Saw it again today. I watch horizons change by the way this happens every day. I just saw Soundly's towers, they bend. Say what you trying to pull over here. Even that distant tower is huge. For that is the ether band. Tell Jam Panda, tell out okay, I done the best I can to make them realize this
this is simple. I hope they understand. For that is the ether band. Please note it's not the Earth's curve that hides Lighthouse. Crack. Cracking. You're the one that asked for music. My eyes are open wide. By the way, I saw it again today. I watch horizons change. By the way, this happens every day. I just saw Soundly's towers, they bend. Said, what you trying to pull over here? Even that distant tower, it's huge. For this is the ether band. Tell Jam Panda, tell that Alky, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is simple. I hope they understand. It's obvious. I'm just saying. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't remember the words now. This is 4 minutes of nothing. Okay, here we go. This is Ether Band Rehearsal. A parody in the style of Second Chance by Shinedown. My eyes are open wide. By the way, I saw it again today. I watch horizons change. By the way, this happens every day. I just saw Soundly's towers, they bend. Say, what you trying to pull over here? Even that distant tower is huge. Boy, that is the ether band. Tell Jam Panda, tell that Alky, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is simple. I hope they understand. It's obvious, I'm just saying. Their curve is always the ether band. Please note it's not the Earth's curve that blocks Lighthouse or boats from bottom up. I'll say this once and only once, so listen close. It's only for today. I just saw Ether Band, yeah, she waved. Said, why they always dissing my show? Even the sun and the moon disappear. Somewhere in the Ether Band, go tell Jose, tell Toady UK, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is simple. I hope they understand. It's obvious, I'm just saying. Their curve is always the ether band. Tell the rumpus, tell Timmy, oh, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is simple. I hope they understand. It's obvious, I'm just saying. Their curve is always the ether band.
All right, all right, all right. There you go. I am going to put that to a video. I'm going to put clips in with Etherband clips and everything like that. Guys, thanks so much for enduring that. Yeah, so there you go. Etherband. Their curve is always the Etherband. Okay, I'm going to make that claim. I'm going to die by that claim. Are you guys still there? Did you leave because it was so horrible? I would understand if you did. Am I back on? Can you guys hear me? Am I live? Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is go through footage that I took yesterday. And I think, I can't remember, did it? No. Okay, I had that other stuff pulled up because of Toady coming on. Pause. What are you trying to say, Dire Straits? Huh? I can get an app to change pitch? Yeah, thanks, Dire. I'm gonna. If you make another comment like that, you're banned for life. You understand me? Anyway, so Jose, I sent you the link in Skype. So if you can join, feel free to join, and then I will show you what I was going to show Toady. And right now, so here we go. This is yesterday's footage, and we got the Southern Cross right here. Okay, so the Southern Cross, I've seen this boat before. I have other footage of it, but I haven't published it. So when I was looking through this yesterday, let's see if I can get there. I think I'm going to do right...
Hey, it's the Southern Cross again. Awesome.
I'm going to do right here. That's the problem. That's the problem. The problem, you know what? I didn't have a problem with this yesterday on my laptop. When I play VLC on my laptop, I don't have a problem. But when I play VLC on my desktop, it gives me the shakes. It gives me the shimmers. So what if sometimes when I open this up in VLC, it asks me, yeah, that's not doing VLC. Sometimes when I open this in VLC, it asks me if I want to update it, and I say no because I didn't like the format of the... Yeah, it didn't ask me. Alright, so I am gonna try to get right where I want to. Alright, you guys are gonna see me. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and then open it in Photoshop or in Paint, and if I can remember where my shenanigans are, I think it's in random. Where are my screenshots? There we go. I gotta pull this out of here. I'm going to pull this out of here. I'm going to put it in my perspective folder. Okay, so going back in here, I should have screenshots right here, which I do. And where is... This is great. Okay, I've got to go back now. I've got to go back to... Where do I keep my VLC videos? Really? Why is it in that folder? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, it's not too far away. Yeah, really. That's weird. Maybe it was because I was putting something together. I think that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. I was putting something together for Jose's show, and so when I was taking the screenshots there, I was making adjustments. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here is... Oh, I don't... Why is it this size? Oh, because it was a screenshot. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm not paying attention to the chat right now. I apologize. Maybe buffering, just thinking to change the settings, VLC. Okay, thanks. I'll check that out later. You can see the Southern Cross. Yeah, yeah, that was good. Good gleam. I like that. Okay, so we're going to do this real quick. What I'm going to do is try to demonstrate in abstraction, right? Because we can't produce this in real life as far as I know, okay? So what I'm going to do right here is make a distinction between the line that is at the hull, right? Okay, and then we've got the horizon right here. And the horizon right, I think this is going to get blocked anyway, but I'll see if it overlays the way it's supposed to. Okay, I'm just going to leave that right there. I don't care if it's perfect. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to... Okay, so now I got to go back to VLC. And all right, so in the video here we're watching, we have the boat. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the picture, right? Okay, so this is the apparent horizon. Okay, this is the apparent horizon here. This boat is moving into the distance. All right. This boat is moving into the distance, right? See that? See the little perspectival angle there? It's moving into the distance. Okay, so this boat is going to eventually become flush with this line, okay? Right? So in the distance, the boat is going to reach this point, which is the beginning of the Aether band. All right, because right now we have clarity in terms of the boats touching the water. We don't have an inferior mirage. We do have distortion here with the Southern Cross. I mean, you can see that here. All of this stuff there's distorted. So the Aether band is still active here, but in terms of going into the distance, so what I'm going to do is try to demonstrate the idea that we need to remember is happening in reality. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to push play. Hey Druss, thanks for showing up. Yeah, Druss, we've got the Southern Cross right here. It's right here. You see it? Southern Cross right there. Northern Hemisphere. Southern Cross. I don't know if this video has it going. You can see it getting closer and closer. Alright, so that was that video. Let me pull up the next one because I think it was in the next one. That was that one. There's this one. Alright, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is go to the other folder. Oh, no, I don't have to do that, do I? I can just go to the paint. Thanks for being patient, everybody. There we go. Going to paste in the new picture. Why did it change this? Huh. Oh, that's why, because I didn't, I went in a different way. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay. So if you see now, before the Southern Cross reached the apparent horizon, right? So we have this space of somebody just joined. Who is it? You're freaking me out. Say hello.
No way, Jose. No way, Jose.
Jose JG. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, my
What's up?
friend.
What's up? Hey, I went to my chat over there. And I sent some people over. See
Yeah,
if
I
they.
saw
I said, let's go.
Druss.
Yeah, I said, let's go hang out with Travis for the bid. You know, I'll be there in a
Sure,
minute. You know.
sure. Let me do a screen share for you while I'm thinking about it. Can you see the...
Jose, can you see? Yeah, I see.
That's not what I want. Get this out of here.
It's a YouTube page.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
like boats.
Okay.
Boats.
All right. So what I'm trying to do here is walk through the idea of what we see in perspective. So the bottom line here, Jose, is representing the horizon when the boat gets over here. See this right here? So I'm going to draw another line here to mirror the horizon, right? So now, so on the left here, the boat is moving into the distance. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? So the boat is moving into the distance. And this space of water right here shows us that the boat is on physical water, right?
Yeah, in this
Okay.
one, yeah.
All right. So the boat is moving into the distance on physical water. And this water from this point to this point is level. You know, it's got ripples, yes. It's got little waves, yes. But it's level, right? He's not going up a hill. He's not going down a hill. It's level. So,
Yeah.
okay. So when we get to this point over here, he has now reached this line. Okay? But the reason why I brought the level down is to show you that even though he's reached the horizon and we can't see water, this is still in front of him, and you can see it right here in this ripple. The reason why you can see this ripple and this ripple is because those ripples are breaking through the aether band. All right, because when we push the video and push play, these are going to disappear and come back and disappear and come back. But what you need to realize is that this physical water that you can see right here is still right here, even though you can't see it. Does that make sense?
I see where you're coming from, but that's gonna be kind of your word versus what we see, you know.
No, sure. I just want to make sure that it's an understood concept. So you can see if you watch the surface, right? I mean, just look at how the ripples are dancing and coming in and out. All right. So right here you've got a ripple. Over here you've got a ripple that's going to disappear. And the reason why you can see this is because it's coming up high enough to break through the aether band.
But I can agree with you. Yeah, it might be. I mean, the horizon line, the actual the actual how do you say the actual apparent horizon line is probably higher than this visual one that we see over here because yeah, we can see the effect of ghostly waves going on and off.
Yeah.
I feel you. I know where you're coming from.
So I think right about here is where we're going to start to see distortion in terms of miraging. I mean, right here you can see that the Southern Cross is not a clear it's not a clear title, right? You know what I mean? You can't read the name.
Yeah.
You can't read the name very clearly.
Getting blurred. Yeah,
it's getting blurry, right?
That diffraction limit where everything's starting to get blurred.
So let's just, I'm going to play this out. I don't know if I'll play the whole 21 minutes. I might skip through it a little bit because it is 21 minutes. Because right here, let's see. I'm going to pause this. So right here we see a bit of a dark band, right? You see that dark band that's right at the back of the stern there?
Yep.
So let's go back a little bit. I guess it's right there. You can see it a little bit right there. All right, so it passes this channel marker. VLC used to have a skip, like a 10-second and a 30-second thing, and the key went away. I don't know where it's at.
Well, you had issues on your desktop with VLC?
Well, I thought that there used to be toggle buttons that you could go back 10 seconds or skip forward 30 seconds, but I don't see those, and I can't figure out how to bring them up. Okay. All right. So right here now, in the distance, we have a clear inferior mirage in the distance here. So the boat is proximate to us. Nothing is coming up right now in terms of a clear demonstration of an inferior mirage, but here in the distance, we have
I see it in
this
the
land,
right.
this land, and then we've got this land mirrored here. This is not the sky because it's too dark, right? The sky up here is
A very important point. Good mornings, Miss Danielle I2C. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Everybody. I'm not paying attention to the chat, so
Shout out to the casual spaceman over here in the chat.
shout out to the casual spaceman. Okay, so we can see that we've got an inferior mirage here in the distance, right? So this boat is going to move into that band, all right? So I think we can start to see.
I don't know why it stopped, why the sound quality changed.
All right, so you can now see the boat. You can now see the boat is in the band. All right.
It's starting to catch this inferior mirage effect.
Right. Okay. Now, again, in my experience, I'll say, probably 98%, this is what we're going to see. This boat is not going to disappear from the bottom up. Okay? It's not going to be this, like, how can I bring this into, let me see if I can do this.
Yeah, this is, we're going to look at it and we're going to break it down, analyze it maybe a little bit, but I made my conclusion before we get to the end, which is I think I have been taking this stand. This is going to be a non-example of things that's going to be disappearing from the bottom up, or it's not going to be an example of things disappearing or not disappearing from the bottom up. This is going to be an example of mirages and optical phenomena taking effect and happening in real time. But as for example of curvature and disappearing from the bottom up or not, I don't think, these are not the good examples. It's good that you're looking at them as analyzing optical phenomena, but to analyze them and then assign if it's curvature or not to these examples, not the right thing to do unless it's no mirage taking place. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think that's too idealistic. I think that you think that you can create the perfect environment, and that's just not the world that we live in. So, so let me just go back to what I was saying before, because the majority of what I capture is what we're going to see right here. So the window that I'm bringing, hold on. The window that I'm bringing up right now is going to demonstrate what we don't see, right? We don't see a crisp line of the horizon. We do not see the horizon blocking the boat like this so that the boat disappears. In the majority of what I capture, hold on.
I agree with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
In the majority of what I capture, we do not see it that way. Okay. What we're going to see is
You capture the majority of what you capture.
right.
A lot of people too, but you specifically, yeah. This is why, because of we're not having a sharp horizon line, because we're having this mirroring effect taking place as the further the boat goes. That is why it's not the right type of footage to analyze as for curvature.
Well, again, I would disagree. I would disagree because you're still going to have the same physical. I mean, I could let me see. Yeah, okay. You're going to have the same physical land, right? So let's say that this was crystal clear. Let's say that this line was absolutely pristine, and we could see the boat in the distance, and we could see everything clearly. It's still going to be going physically in the same way that we see it here. Simply because
Not necessarily because I'm not seeing it clear. So we just kind of using our mind to guess what could be.
okay. All right. So as we watch it go into the distance, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. I want to show you something else. So I'm just going to fast forward this all the way to the punchline. Now, look here. This is interesting. Look how huge the mast is. I would have to go back and look to see what the size was early on. To me, this is exaggerated. To me, this is too high. Right? Because we see the boat getting smaller, and yet this is growing bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these pictures down like I was doing earlier with paint, and show the horizon and show how it just continues to move into the distance. So you can see right here that there's a channel marker right here, right? The channel marker is an inferior mirage, and if you cut that line in half and just come across right here, this is the boat. And everything below my cursor is the mirage. Everything above it is a distortion of the physical boat that is on water, right? So
Do you think if we throw that line in there where you threw it, let's say that's or would be a water line, and above that line, do you think the whole boat will still be there, even if it looked a lot smaller, this
Yes.
little blob of reflection?
yes.
Okay.
So let me open this in paint, and we'll just do that real quick. I'm not going to worry about whether or not I get this all perfectly straight, but right about there, okay? So this goes back to what I was showing you before. Let me see if I can bring that up and do a contrast here. So we can make this smaller. Okay, so again here, right? The horizon is right here, right? So you see on both of these the water line is level, right? But what we have to understand is that just like this boat had physical water in front of it still, this space right here, is showing us that I'm trying to think. Can you see my cursor when I do that? Jose, are you still there?
I'm still here. I see the little cross.
Let
A
me
little
see.
dot.
Let me see if I can get another arrow.
A little hard to see with the cross.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we know that this is physical water right here that the boat is on, we can understand that this water that we see in front of the boat is physical water. So this boat is going to continue to move on physical water as it goes into the distance, right? But the thing is that because of perspective right now, we can see the water that's in front of this boat. We can see the water that's in front of it. Now, when it gets to this point and it reaches the edge of the ether band, we can't see the water that's still there. Some of it says, "Hello, here I am. Don't forget about me. I'm right here." So it's showing itself with ripples. But because of perspective, we can't see it as clearly as we would like. All right. Now, okay. Now I got to go over here with an arrow. Nope. Arrow. And bring that up. Okay, I think that this is going to mess up. It's going to... Okay, I'll have to mess with this. Right there, right there. Okay, so right now, I have made the horizon, or I have brought this horizon the same level as this one right here. And in this one, you can see the water that continues into the distance. What we can't see right here is that this is still water that should be blue and ripply, just like this right here. Just like this. It's going, 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 going. Boom. That's the stern of the boat on physical water that is blocked by the ether band. This is an inferior mirage that is caused by the ether band. So this boat, if it was back here, we would see it more clearly. We can still see it here because it hasn't gone far enough into the band. But the reason why we can see it is because it's still on the same plane of water that it was before. It's not going up a hill. It's not going down a hill. It's going across the face, across the surface of the water. Okay? So, too loud in my ears. Okay, so I follow this all the way out. It goes all the way around the landmass that everybody else goes around. Right there, you got a little contrast with another boat that's closer. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. Right. Okay, so I'm following it along this way. I didn't show all of it, but along this way it goes in and out of the band. It gets less clear and more clear. But right here it's moving toward this land and it's going to go behind it. But you can still see, again, this is all still perspective, right? I mean, think about this too. This is a warehouse on land, right? So this has a shoreline back here. If someone was standing on this shoreline, they would see this boat directly in front of them. Across the water, across level water. If someone was standing on this piece of land, looking at that boat, that would be straight across from them. If I'm looking at this person and this person is looking at me, we are looking across the same level water every single time. So what we have to understand is that we are seeing this physical demonstration in our visual that people are attributing curve to. If I were to show someone a picture of this and say, why can't we see this? And they were a baller, they would say, because of the curve. No. This is entirely optical, an entirely distorted image because it is within the band that distorts it. And I know that we might disagree with it, but that's the position that I'm presenting.
I see, and I feel you, and I see your point. It's just, to me, it's like, I'm a little tired, exhausted on seeing this type of observations. That's why I went the other day, last week, and I took a little bit of footage, and I started recording a boat, and it was going away, and I started getting this effect. And I said, like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop recording because I've seen this a million times from you and others.
Yeah.
I still recorded a little bit, and I'll pull it up. I think I got the SD card in here.
All right. So
If you wanna
do you have time to look at something else?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull this up, and we're gonna watch it as a contrast. I think I can open up the movie player twice. VLC will only let you have one window.
This one looks better as for right now. That first visual that I get.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to. Let me see, where was it? I can never remember where I kept it. I don't even know why I went there. I'm mumbling.
That boat was good. It
Yeah.
appeared
We'll
to be,
see it.
hardline.
Wow. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think of where I brought it out from. I just pulled it up this morning. That's what I get for switching out my windows. Let me see if I kept it by accident or not. Okay. I think it's in here. Sorry, Jose. Give me a second, man.
Oh, it's all good. I got a question from Ice to See. Did you see the video of the river she sent you?
No, I haven't looked at it yet. No, sorry. Son of a crack.
Gun.
I do not know why.
Shout out to Alk in the chat. Gleam is in the chat. Suzanne, the casual spaceman. Ice to See.
Thanks for shouting out, Jose. Go for it, man.
Isaiah 4022. Terry Davis just showed up. Hello, everybody. Alk and Gleam and Casual Spaceman are having a blast. They're having a three-way dance over here in the chat. Have fun, boys, but keep it to a level of respect. Don't go crazy on insults and stuff. Just keep it fun and dynamic.
This is absolutely. I'm so frustrated right now. I
don't remember where you put it.
Yeah, but I just had it this morning. I just found it. I brought it up because I was gonna have a hangout with Toady, and so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing this. And now I can't find it. No clue where it's at. And it's the contrast. I need to show it as a contrast, but yeah. This is absolutely frustrating. One more time in here. Let me look at these files. Etherband.
I forgot to shout out Sean Baker. I think Sean Baker is a flat earther because when he came in earlier, he typed something fun that I had a giggle over here. Oh, anything in a flat surface will disappear from the bottom up, say Sean Baker, 2019.
Yeah, it just depends on how the obstruction is going to present itself. It could, again, over water, the stuff that I've captured, I'm just saying, I've not seen a demonstration of disappearance from the bottom up. I am absolutely just going to start throwing things right now because I cannot believe that I cannot find that file right now. This is absolutely crazy. That's that. This is not what I want. I had a file for you. Where is that file for you? Because I was going to show this to you at one point. There it is. Anna Kappa Jose. That's it. That's it. I think I found it, Jose. Yes, I found it.
No, don't ASMR bullshit with me. Freaking me out there.
Shout out to Karen B. No, it's not letting me open two different files. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to do it with VLC then. Oh well. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna watch this one first. I'm just gonna see. I love that little screenshot. All right. Now. This was the very first time I went out and shot, okay? This is the very first time I was out in Channel Islands, Anna Kappa. So this is like 6 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, it's right before the sun comes up, but you can just see the twilight coming, and
Yeah, I see.
you've got the horizon here, but you've got the boat that is going to disappear into the band if you watch the back of it because it's lower. Right? See right there? See right there how it's changing visually? You've got the bow spray here. You've got whatever this is right here. I think that this is going to, I think I would say this is the sky being mirrored.
It look like it's going behind the curve, yeah. Look.
I know that it looks like that, but it becomes obscured visually rather than by physical blockage, right? Because it changes.
And you think if you continue drawing, was in this band on the boat, will add up to the whole boat. It will not be missing from the bottom up.
Right. So this is a smaller scale version when you guys say, "Well, where's the boat? Where'd the boat go?" You know, the boat is still right here. This is the point that I was making earlier. Let's see if I can bring up that contrast here.
The boat is still here, Travis. If I continue the line and I made that bend, a continuation of the boat where that bend is, the boat is missing from the bottom up in this one, Travis.
I know that it's missing from the bottom up. Okay. But what I'm saying is that it's how can I shrink this down? Hold on. Okay, that's not the one that I wanted. Where's the other one that I had? Did I close it? Okay, there. That's it. Okay. Okay, so if I put these two boats side by side, right? Okay. Again, this I put this boat. I'm gonna shrink that down. Okay, let's see if I bring it over here. Okay, so this is the water line, and it continues here. If this boat were in the same picture as this, okay, this is going to be the horizon, right? The horizon, the horizon, the horizon. Okay, and as we see in this picture that we have physical water ahead of the boat, that physical water is right here. It's right there.
A lot lower. The top blue line that you drew is a lot lower. Half.
No. You're not understanding.
Look what the mirror is happening in the middle black thing.
Okay. I think that you're not following what I'm saying. Okay. I know that the top line here. I know that the top line here is the apparent line, just like this is. But my point to show you is that this water that we can see here and we know is physically there is physically right here as well. But because this is farther away and the ether band is kicked in, this is blocked. We can't see this. This is all an inferior mirage that is blocking what's behind it, right?
So therefore, we'll be missing more of the boat. If we add that band of water where it should be, we'll be missing more of the boat than we are missing right now.
That becomes an issue of the kind of investigation and study that would demand a full-time, a full-time endeavor, because I'm not comfortable saying how much should be missing here. I don't think that's possible. I just don't.
By visual, by what we see. Right now I see over here, even if I add more of the boat, because there's a little band of inferior mirage, we're still going to be missing a little bit from the bottom up. Now, if I add that extra band of water where you say the water should be the horizon line, we'll be missing a lot more than we're missing in this one. So I think it's a loss on disappearing from the bottom up.
I think I understand what you're saying. But the problem is that this is not reality here, putting both of these next to each other. So it's not going to represent a pristine environment that will present what you think should be there, right? Again, I hear what you're saying. I don't believe that I can say, oh, well, we should be missing more of this boat. I just don't think that that's possible. But here, what I want to do right now is This is the horizon line. We're seeing this effect with this boat, and then we're going to see the boat approach the lighthouse on Anacapa Island over here to the right, okay? So then I want you to think about the scale of what you're going to see here as the boat approaches. I'm just going to stop right here, okay? Again, we see the stern. The stern is being mirrored. It's being blocked, okay? So this is not physical, right? Here's the bow. The bow comes down right here and then goes back out. This is the inferior mirage right here.
I see it, yeah. There's a solid inferior mirage in there, yeah.
So what that means is that everything right here is compressed and is not to scale. This is not...
That compressed word was thrown out of nowhere in there. I complete what's missing on the boat. In behind this mirage line. I follow a line, but this compressed, you just threw it in there, and that wasn't necessary.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to try to make statements. Okay, so here we go. So now we've got the Anacapa Island coming, and we've got an inferior mirage right here. Okay? We've got the lighthouse right here. Okay, so this is 20 miles away. So, again, we don't know where this boat is. We don't know the distance from me. We don't know the distance to the island. Okay, but just keep this idea in mind here, that this boat is going across the horizon line, and it's in contrast. You know, think of the scale, right? Here's the scale as it goes in front of the island. Okay? You got that picture in your mind?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, this is the exact same location. This is 2 months later. That one was in November. This is in January. Okay? The conditions are different, but the horizon is here, right? So let me do this. Even though the camera height is not going to be the same, I just want you to get the idea of what we're looking at, right? Let me do this. Let me do this. Why won't that let me... it's not going to let me overlay them.
That's all right. There you go.
Well, I just want to do a visual for everybody. Okay, so the water level is right here, right? So we're looking at the water level, right? Now, I think... Okay, let me ask you this. Is this the same water line as this? Even though it's 2 months apart.
Who knows? I don't have a reference in the background or foreground or nothing to guide it, and I don't understand this boat. It looks totally blobby and different.
Sure, yeah. It's a different.
So I really don't have a reference point.
Well, no, but what I mean is, like, okay, so if this was land, right? If this was a piece of land, and I'm telling you that I'm shooting from the same location, and this is a car that's moving over the land, and then I tell you, look, this is the same land with a different car. Okay, I'm going to move it so it's like it doesn't have the lighthouse. Okay, so this is the same geographical location. This is the same geographical location. This is a Chevy, and this is a Ford. And I'm going to ask you, if I'm telling you that I'm in the same geographical location, shooting in the same direction, is this the same horizon line if this was land? Would you say that if you were seeing land and sky, would you say that there is that both those lands are the same? They didn't move, they didn't change.
Well, if it was like, if I tell you the way you approach it, if I tell you this is the same place and the same sky and the same water, I said, yeah, if you say so, I guess. I don't have any evidence for it. You're not presenting anything, but yeah, I guess, for the sake of argument.
All right. So I'm just going to leave this picture right here for the contrast that's going to come up, okay? So right now, again, we're watching this boat move across the horizon. like I said, same location, 2 months later.
But I'm not agreeing that it is. You saying that it is just for the sake of argument. I say, yeah. If you said so, okay, continue with your example, with
Okay.
your pictures.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just looking.
Okay, so what we can see right here is you can see the waves coming on to break on the beach. Okay, so I'm at sea level. This is what I can see with my naked eye. Okay, and it's on the horizon. It's on the horizon the entire time. And even though, like you pointed out, it's kind of fuzzy. Okay, there's the focus. All right, so I'm just gonna. I really don't like this program because it lightens up. So even though the atmosphere is blurring the boat, we can see that the boat is on the horizon line, and we don't see inferior miraging. I wouldn't say. I would say we see the boat, it's blurred, there's no mirroring. You comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're just going to watch this boat go into the distance. Okay, but it's always going to be on the horizon line. It's never going to go beyond it, but it's going to get smaller. Okay, this boat is going to get smaller as it moves away. Okay. It's moving because the reason why I know it's moving in the distance is because it's getting closer to the island. Okay, so I'm just going to fast forward. Now here comes the island. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is just let it play out because I think the contrast is going to be very, very interesting. Okay, I'm having to zoom in farther because the boat is smaller, but it's still on the horizon. It hasn't gone past. It's not going over the curve. It's staying on the same line. We can see the spray of the boat. I mean, this boat is...
I can see it, yeah. I don't see...
Okay.
I mean, I got no evidence of what height difference you took these videos.
Okay, Jose,
I got no reference whatsoever, Travis.
Jose. I'm at the same height. I'm at the same beach.
So I just gotta believe you because, I mean, like, for real, Travis.
Okay, fine. I'll let the audience decide whether or not you're being honest with your response. That's not my point. My point is right here, this is a continuous shot from the beginning to end. I didn't like pick up my camera and run up to the higher point.
No. And there's other factors.
Okay.
Well, how do I know, the distance between you taking the boat? How do I know it's the same place? It's too many factors that I'm not sure, Travis. I'm just looking at your interpretation. I'm just okay, because for the sake of for you to present the argument. But I don't know. I'm agreeing with you just to move on.
Okay, but don't miss the point. My point in this description right now is we can see the horizon line from the beginning to the end, and the boat was always on the horizon line. Okay, so if this horizon is horizontal in front of us, it should be directly in front of us at the x-axis, right? It's going straight across the horizon. So this boat should be going sideways across in front of us, but it's not. It's moving along the y-axis into the distance, and it's staying on the horizon. It hasn't gone past. If I move this back, let's see what is this, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Okay, we're going to come back to 4 minutes and 37 seconds.
But that's okay. Do you think the Earth is very tiny and the boat going to go away is going to go whoop, disappear really quick from the bottom up, Travis? The Earth is big. You know that. The scale,
okay.
What's the term you use?
Let me show you something real quick, Jose. Okay, you see this boat? Right? This boat is on the same horizon.
It looks a lot lower, the one in the right, the
Hold on,
observation.
hold on.
The survey high look a lot lower. Go ahead.
Okay. This boat is on the same horizon, and yet it's gone, right? And earlier on, you said you attribute that to curve, okay? Now, if we do a scale, right? Scale, kind of the same size. This one is not showing us this, okay? This boat is clearly...
Maybe if your observer in the left was lower, we would have seen the same. Yeah, probably.
you're perfectly within your right to make those statements. My point is, right here, as we're watching this boat go along the horizon the entire time, it's going on the horizon. It's not being obscured by the water. It's not even being obscured by the ether band. The ether band isn't doing anything to this boat except for making it blurry. Okay, so we've got the wake, we've got the wash from the wake right here. This is distorted because it's so far away. The ether band is doing its work, and I have to zoom in past optical. Okay, so I'm in digital zoom, right? My point is, again, Jose, this boat is still on this same optical line. Okay, and it's moving farther away from us. Now, let's see. Oh, 437. I forgot I was at 437. Okay. And the camera has an issue trying to resolve because the lighting was so bad. Okay, again, we've got the scale of the boat here. We've got the wash. I'm going to just do this contrast real quick right here. When this boat comes across the island, right? Look how big it is compared to the island, okay? Just keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. I want you to listen to me, Jose, please.
Yeah, I got like 2 minutes. I gotta go get ready.
Okay, that's fine. I am in the same location, okay? I need you to trust me. I need you to believe me. I'm in the same location.
Same height?
Yes.
If you said so.
Yeah. Okay. So I can show you where I shoot from in other videos. I'm not going to do it right now because of the time that you have here. Okay. But there are rocks that are a retaining wall, and that's where I set up at those rocks. All right. I'm going to try to bring this up a little bit more. So I should have done a timestamp for it. Okay. I'm going to pause this right here. Do you feel the impression that we get right here?
I see a gigantic piece of land in one.
That's
and it looks smaller in the other one. Yeah.
That's this here, Jose. Stop it right.
Yeah, I'm seeing it's cool. Yeah, I need to see like side by side. This one will take a long time.
Right there. Okay, that's not as clear as you can be. The ether is going crazy. You see the lighthouse right here?
Yep.
That's it right here. Okay, so if I lower this down to the water line, you see how much bigger this is?
Oh, I see. As the object go further away, it appears to be smaller. The closer the object is from you, it appears bigger. That's what I'm seeing here. I see in this one that you got on screen right now, the boat is further away from you. It's going to look smaller, and the land is going to be the same. In the other one that look more reddish, the boat is closer to you, and the land, and it's just a.
The land is in the same location, though, Jose.
The land is the same location, exactly, but the boat is not. How can you say the boat is in the same location, one from another?
I'm not.
The boat in the reddish, visual, the boat is closer to you, and the boat in the bluish visual is further from you. That's why I appear to be smaller. I gotta get out of here, Travis. Thank you for the time. I really do gotta get out of here. Boom.
All right. All right. Anybody else want to jump in? I'll share the link if you want to jump in here. We can discuss this. Is there any other baller out there that wants to jump in here? Actually, I need to take a break real quick, so give me a minute. I'm gonna go on mute, and how about this? I wanted to play this video for you. I don't know if you guys have seen Puddles Pity Party, but I am a big fan of Puddles, and I'm going to find his Where Is My Mind video and play that for you. All right, so here comes Puddles. And I will be back after this short break. Let me make sure hold on. Bring this up and bring this back up. All right, my mic is on. My mic is now going to be off.
With your feet in the air and your head on the ground, try this trick and spin it, yeah. Your head will collapse and there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? It's all the way out in the water, see it swimming below. I was swimming in the Caribbean, animals were hiding behind the rock, except little fish, but they told me he swears, try not to talk to me, koi koi. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? It's all the way out in the water, see it swimming below. With your feet in the air, your head on the ground, try this trick and spin it. Your head will collapse and there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is? It's all way out in the water, see it swimming.
All right, I'm back. So, that was Puddles' Pity Party. Puddles is absolutely fantastic. He does his own interpretation of songs that, you know, kind of like the way I do parodies, except he can actually sing. I am not under the impression that I'm a good singer, in case anybody's worried about that. You know, like, oh, God, I hope that he doesn't think that he can really sing. But, you know, whatever. I'm going to have an invitation. Is there anybody out there who is a baller? Sean, you want to come in and join? Sean Smith? I will send you a link, and you can join. Just let me know, because I think that this is an interesting discussion. Actually, it would be a good discussion, because this is a bit of what we were doing yesterday with the same discussion with Chris Berry and the footage that we were looking at. That way, yeah, I don't have anything from Toady, so he is not waiting for me to respond. Anybody else? Did everybody leave? Everybody went over to Jose's or what? Sean Smith, are you there? Oops. I'll just push this for you guys to watch while. So how long on your job? Can you type in the chat how long you're going to give me? That way I can have an idea about where to put you in the timeline, okay? I'll work around you, Sean. How about that? I'll work around you. In the meantime, if there's anybody else out there, I suppose I will send an invite. I'm going to send invites randomly. I wonder why that's not coming up. There we go. Huh. Why is that not doing that? All right, Gleam, I sent you an invite, Gleam, if you want to join. And trying to think of how and why that's not coming up. I thought I sent one to you, Danielle. Chris Berry. Yeah, Chris, you can join if you want. I'll send you the link, Chris. What the heck? Why aren't any of my familiar... That's crazy. All right, I'm going to send it to you on Skype, Chris. Oh, I can send it to you on Skype too, Danielle. Okay. There we go. Chris Berry. I forgot to play the video while you guys can watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chris Berry, Danielle, Gleam, you all have links. Okay, so Gleam's not here. Hey Wayne, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Everybody, check out Wayne's channel. Check out Wayne's channel, Nameless T-shirt. He is a entrepreneur, an independent contractor for making T-shirts and designs and whatnot, and I am using him for some plain truth paraphernalia. So everybody check out Nameless T-shirt custom screen printing. Make sure you do that. Again, if there's anybody out there right now that wants to join, let me know and I will try to get you a link as soon as possible. Soul Survivor, I don't know who you are, so I'm not going to invite you in. Otherwise, I might have a discussion and a conversation with you, but because I'm not familiar with who you are, I'm not comfortable diving into that maelstrom if that's what it would be. Okay? Anybody else out there? Oh, Chris Berry isn't feeling very well. What's the matter, Chris? You have a sore throat? Danielle's got a barfing child. Okay. All right, so I guess in the meantime, you guys can just watch me mess around with the images that I am trying to produce for the contrast. There's this. See, I would have to find out how to make this bigger, right? Is there any way to make this bigger still? Like, I guess what if I do this? But then it wouldn't be parallel. See, I don't want to make it too big, I guess. Horizontal. Right? I don't want to make it too big horizontal because then it'll be too long, right? And then it'll get too small. So what I need to do right now is to continue to show... oops, I shouldn't have closed that. Okay. Here, here, here. Oh yeah, I see that I can't do that now because the VLC has the screen capture that I like. So it's a little bit of a watch the dang video I sent you. Yeah, I will. I don't like Discord, Sean Smith. I absolutely despise Discord. I do not like it. But I'm under Red Hen Radio on Discord if you want to send me a link with you. But I hate. I'm not gonna. I could not say it enough. I can't even speak. I hate Discord so passionately. All right, so that's this. Let me see if I can get a shot with the full mast at this distance. All right. Oh, I can watch it on... Oh, I guess so. Okay. I guess I can do that. But, how did you send it to me, Danielle? How did you send it to me? That's a good point. I was just thinking about watching it myself, but yeah. So... Tell me how you send it to me, Danielle. Please. Tick tock, tick tock. I'll play this out while I'm waiting. Dropbox, okay. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go back here. Pause that. Alright, this is from Eyes to See. You guys can see that. Is this... Can I play it here? You're not going to copyright strike me, are you? Got some insane buffering. I think what I might do is I might download it. I'll download it and then I'll open it, see if that saves it from buffering so much. Tick tock, tick tock. Hello, Space and Nature UK. Thanks for being here. Truth Seeker, thanks for being here. Gleam, as always. Thank you. Sean Smith. Nameless T-shirt, if you're still here. Chris Berry, get better, okay? Get better. We don't want you to be sick. And yeah, I have some opinions about the interaction with Jose. It's almost the same as my opinion yesterday with his interaction with Nathan Oakley. So I'm not going to say anything publicly because he's not here. But, you know, let's just leave it at that. All right. Is it down? Oops, almost downloaded. Here we go. It's almost at the pop, honey. We're almost at the pop. Don't you come back here without that baby. Alright, should be opening this momentarily. I'm gonna shrink. Oh no, I don't want to shrink that down because that's where the file was. Alright, open this up. Here we go. Hopefully there will be, well, this is VLC, right? It's gonna still have that stupid buffering. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay, so let me see if I go to my downloads, right? Isn't that where I just downloaded it? What was that called, Danielle? What was that file called? Does it tell me in here? DSCN 9202. 9202. Alright, let's see if it's here. I don't know why that file went away. Wow. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, there we go. It's in APG perspective. That's what happens when you have all these different locations saved. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Gonna go up here. Sorry, Danielle. Here we go. We're getting there. Here it comes. Here it is. I'm going to open it in this player. There we go. Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. I love it. Awesome. We have barges here on Susquehanna too. I've got a barge or two ready to use, but that's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god, Danielle, that's great. Fantastic. It's so good. So absolutely delicious. Wow. Looks like a channel marker right there. Sounds like it is dusk. I can hear crickets.
Hey! Can you hear me?
Oh, I thought that was I thought that was on the video, so I thought you were talking to somebody in the video.
No.
That's funny. Okay, so
Okay.
so can you see the screen share?
Yes.
Awesome sauce. This is great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up Google Earth right now,
Okay.
and I did a measurement of my view there. So, like you'll see like a hotel-looking building. I think it's some kind of yacht club or something. And then I did the Google Earth measurement to that
Look at
point.
this. Look at this. Okay, look. So right here in front of the boat, right?
Yep.
Right here in front of the boat, we have the surface of the water breaking through the ether band.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I mean, it's in the midst of the mirror right here. You got an inferior mirage here. The inferior mirage is continuing here because you've got this and this mirrored. So everything below the boat right here is physical water being blocked. And whenever we see this reflection change, right, because it's in the middle of this barge reflection, this is physical water poking its head up and saying hello.
Abby.
Oh man, this is good stuff. Yeah, right there. Look at that. So you've got a flow in the river. We'll watch. Okay. Why does it keep going back? Okay, so right here, you've got water dynamics going on, right? You're on this is what, the Columbus River?
That's the Ohio River.
The Ohio River, okay. So you've got the Ohio River, and you've got the water right here poking its head up, just like right here.
Right.
It's poking its head up and saying, "Hello, I'm still here. I didn't go over a curve. Still here." Is that the hotel you were talking about? It just went by.
I didn't. I clicked away from the screen for a second because
Oh, okay.
I was
All right, no worries.
I was trying to do a screen snip of the distance. From where I was sitting to the hotel-looking building with it's got three or four different roof sections that are red. If that's what you saw, it's 3.43 miles to that building. And then where it goes around the corner, I'm not exactly sure if it cut off. I think it cut off behind like a barge thing on the other side, and that's pretty much the same distance. There were people fishing where I was at. I couldn't get a very good shot going the other direction. I think my view that way would have been a lot farther. But I'm going to be going back there in the next couple of days if my kids would stop puking.
Oh, yeah. Did they get it from school?
I don't know.
Do you guys,
My one daughter's always sick.
homeschool, or are they in, where'd they go?
They're in public school right now, but
okay.
they might be back homeschool next year. I homeschooled my oldest, and until he was partially through middle school, and then he wanted to go back to public school. And, of course, straight A's. Because, you know,
Yeah.
homeschool kids are awesome.
Awesome.
My youngest is old enough to go to school now, but I didn't want to send him yet because he was like just old enough, and he wants to be homeschooled, so I'm really considering that. That means extra attention from CPS.
What do you mean?
They like to harass homeschoolers.
UPS does.
No, CPS.
Oh, CPS. I thought you said UPS. Really?
Yeah.
I've never. When we were homeschooling, we never had that issue. But
Really?
yeah.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine was living with me, and her daughter, and she was homeschooling her daughter, and they came here for the most ridiculous thing. Like, someone told us that she doesn't have her own bed. Like, okay, she does. I mean, they'll come up with anything.
Okay,
but in Kentucky, they get paid bonuses for removing children from the home. So.
Wow, that's absolutely insane.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the hotel right there.
Yeah, and that's 3.43 miles.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, you just have some fantastic clarity and some fantastic miraging. We just have to continue to document and describe. But I think that some.
Yeah, I mean, look at the bottom of that. That's crazy.
Sure. So this is where Brenda would say, "Where'd the boat go? Where's the boat? Because if you say where's the boat when it's up here,
right?
You have to say where's the boat when it's right here, because it's the same phenomenon. The only difference is you are increasing distance, and the band is going to okay. So here we go. How about this? How could I do this? This is all the same visual. If you can think about this, let me do this. Is this VLC? No, I don't think it is. I was going to take a screenshot.
Click the window button and type snipping tool.
Right here?
No, on your keyboard, the window button. And click snip. Or type snip. It'll bring up the snipping tool. There you go.
Snip and sketch? Snip and sketch. Oh, snipping tool. I see it. Okay.
Yeah. And then click new on the left. And then you can just click, like put a box around the area. Like in Paint when you want to move. You don't have to do that. That'll disappear when you go to snip it.
Okay, well now I can't snip though.
Yeah, that disappears when you start making the snip.
Yeah. Right, but I closed the snipping, so I can't snip anything. It's just... So
open it back up.
Yeah.
Click the...
I got it. All right, so new.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go up to the... Yeah.
Because that doesn't matter. I don't know what the hell. Okay, so...
Yeah. Like you're gonna put a box around something in Paint.
Yeah, it's not working.
That's weird. Now click new and then don't do anything else on that. Now don't click anything on that. Just go over there and start putting the box around your picture.
Okay, so is this going to... All right, let's see.
It's gonna make it makes that disappear. There you go.
So it's gonna cut that out. Okay. What would be nice...
And then you can save it.
Yeah, but what would be nice is if I could just get the picture itself. Do you know how to just get the picture without the box and the border? Because that would be easier to show in this contrast with what... Oh, maybe this might be good enough right here. Even though it's got that. Okay? All right. Thank you, Danielle.
Uh-huh.
So what we're seeing right here with the apparent horizon, and then we have an inferior mirage. This inferior mirage is blocking the bottom of this barge and tugboat. The barge and tugboat are physically here. We don't know the distance from this line to this boat. But what I was demonstrating with Jose earlier is that if there is distance, right, and there is, the physical water is going to continue, and at one point the water would meet the bottom of the boat. We would be able to see it. And we know that because if this barge were closer to us, we wouldn't have a mirage. We would see both the boat and the water meeting like a horizon, like a sky. This is the sky. This is the water. And so we've got this whole dynamic of horizons right here, okay?
Right.
Now, the whole trolling of Brenda when she says, "Where's the boat? Where'd the boat go?" is the same question right here. Someone should ask, "Where's the boat?" Why wait until it gets up here to say, "Where's the boat?" But it's for dramatic effect. Okay, so now I'm going to drop this down right here and say that we are seeing this boat's top, but we can't see anything else. And then we see water. And so what we have to understand is that the same dynamic that is happening here at a short distance in proximity, that when we see it more drastically demonstrated with distance, it's the same phenomenon.
Right.
It's the same phenomenon.
And, I mean, you have said this so much, and there's no reason people should be denying what you're saying other than just the decision to deny it.
Well, I mean, I agree. Yeah. It was, well, I don't want to say anything about my conversation with Jose. I'll just leave it that. Hey, what's going on, Jim? Vegan Goy. Shout out to the Vegan Goy. Everybody subscribe to Vegan Goy. He's the man. He's the man. Yes, this is the Flat Earth Trucking Karaoke guy. Okay, so Sean Smith, what is your handle in Discord? Because I opened up Discord and I can try to see if I can meet up with you that way, but I'm not looking at the chat right now.
Are you in the... Did you see the link I put for Discord earlier? It's for anybody who wants to think they can argue against some really awesome flat earthers and survive. It's the 24/7 Flat Earth channel.
I saw you guys talking about it, but I wasn't paying attention enough to see the link, I think. Yeah, I'm scrolling back up a little bit, but...
I can go get it again if you want me to.
I don't need it. I don't need another... like I said, I absolutely hate Discord.
I shouldn't have even gone... Like, someone asked me to talk to them, and they just sent me there, or to a different channel anyway, and different server, and then I saw my friend Ron Shackelson, and he invited me to the one he likes the best, and we ended up talking with a couple of Doc Michael and a couple other people until like 4 o'clock this morning, and I am out of my brain. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's there's so much to talk about. I mean, there's so much.
Yeah, no doubt. So, what I'd like to do is try to find out how to have a PNG, like a transparency, so to speak, that I can slide the water up to show this, without it being kind of like just this clunky way of talking about it. But look at this line. Look at that line right there.
Yeah.
That's physical water that we are able to see because it's breaching the band, and then there's water behind it that is going up. Let's see.
I mean, look at the splash from the boat right there too.
Yeah. So right here, right? You've got this land where this building is. Okay, so you've got this land coming down to the water. The water is right here. This is where the land meets the water, right here. So all of this right now, if there were no band, it would be just like looking at this. Right?
Yeah, right.
But there's a band here. There's a mirror that is blocking, except for when the physical water pokes its head up and says hello. So, all right. Let me see if I can see anything commenting. Does anyone know if Travis's work on Aetherband is being shown on Globebusters journalism? I don't think it is, Mark. I don't think it is. You know, I've reached out and said stuff. So they know who I am, and they're always cordial and nice to me whenever I show up. But you know, whatever. If it happens, it happens. But yeah. So I don't know if I told you this yesterday, but I was thinking about it a lot more yesterday about trying to find a sponsor or more than one sponsor to be able to take some time off from work and devote myself to this full time, because that's what it's going to take. And you know, we have to move beyond YouTube videos and move into a more professional, scholastic, research oriented with documentation. It just has to be done, and I don't see anybody doing this except for YouTube videos, and so it needs to be done. I'm willing to step up to it, but I'm telling everybody in the audience, whatever, I'm not ashamed. I can't do this and work the job that I have. You know, I would have to take time off, and the only way to do that is to be sponsored. So if anyone out there, let me just say it this way, Danielle, okay, so that it's not me, let's make this a grassroots endeavor. If anyone out there believes in this, let's start up a GoFundMe. You set up someone as the moderator for that account so that I have nothing to do with it. I don't want anything to do with it. And if we have people who want to contribute so that I can devote the time that is necessary for this, then that's what needs to be done. So I'm just putting that out there. What were you going to say, Danielle?
Have you gone to fecore.com?
I am in their Skype group. I know who they are.
Okay. Just I had somebody trolling me yesterday, kind of saying the same thing. Like, you know, the Flat Earth movement is a YouTube hoax, and it's only on YouTube. And then all of the trillions of years of science and all that nonsense. And then they go and ask me the dumbest question, which I'm actually cutting a map to answer right now. I don't want to just answer people with words and other people's CGI. I'm cutting out pictures I printed from my printer because I hate technology, and I can't learn by just hearing something. So I'm gonna answer his I mean, this has to be a fake question. It's how ridiculous it is.
I was distracted a little bit. You said something about the fact that someone said that that Flat Earth is a hoax because it's only on YouTube.
Yeah, it's an internet hoax, and it's only on YouTube, and just crap like that. And then he challenged me with a question. I've seen this pattern. They bring up why all these reasons, invalid reasons why Flat Earth is invalid, and then they ask a question, like they want me to prove something. It's always that same pattern, and I've been just answering people, but I'm gonna try to make videos to answer people as much as I can.
Yeah, I don't think that there's anything wrong with using YouTube as a medium for...
I don't either. I mean, why would you not? There are people who claim to be scientists making YouTube videos, and people are taking that seriously.
You mean like Bob the Science? What?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So
if there's astronaut superheroes were uploading their findings, oh wait, they are, aren't they? They are doing NASA live streams. Now, how is that any different? I'm not understanding how that's any different. I just ruined my tape.
You just ruined your tape?
My Scotch tape.
Yeah, I lowered. That's what I can't figure out. I wanted to lower the volume on the desktop. Alexander just made the comment that your volume went down, but that was because I was trying to lower the volume of the video so that it wouldn't wash you out. But then
okay.
I
do get that a lot. People do tell me a lot that I'm really quiet, but yeah, it's probably what you just said.
Yeah. But
so I'm probably gonna post this video later, and if I'm wrong, somebody please tell me. I'm willing to be wrong. That's how you figure stuff out. That's how you learn.
Sure.
Somebody you talk about it. You don't make fun of the person that's wrong. You help them, you know, in a grown-up manner. Earlier, I had to put that one person on timeout in your chat because he made it very apparent that there was no intention of being a grown-up. You know, I don't think he came back.
Okay.
I mean, he was one of the ones that's there just to distract everyone and argue for the sake of arguing, and that's what's the point, you know? I know the point. The point is to distract and keep people from working out new solutions, you know. But
yeah.
Hey, look, Adelaide's in there.
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen her before. She's not. I haven't wrenched her yet, so.
She's one of mine.
Okay. All right. Well, she's just been wrenched. So.
Hey, good morning, Addie Pie.
All right. Yeah. I guess my stream has been going how long? Looks like 2 hours. Okay, so I've been going for 2 hours. I could wrap it up right now and just maybe start working on some more photo editing and whatnot. I think
I've got to do some of that normal people stuff.
Yeah, right.
That
be a
working
mom.
thing.
Right.
That and the working stuff. My eBay. I've been neglecting eBay, and it's just I can't do that because I'm already behind on it.
Yeah, I have closet full of books and other knickknacks that I think need to be listed, but I just find myself coming back to this photo stuff all the time. So
I have a nice little collection of those old medical manuals with like the creepy looking charts and diagrams that you can pull out. And I think I'm gonna start listing those as much as I don't want to let them go because they're so awesome. But I mean, some of them sell for over $100 a piece. But before you go, I want to tell you what I got yesterday. Yep. I was out looking for a globe and I got one. And there's this homeless shelter that we have downtown, and they have a thrift store, and they sell books for like 25 cents. And I got one of the old Webster's unabridged encyclopedic dictionaries, and I'm opening it up, looking at it, and the first page before you start seeing anything is a little quote. Sorry. Hey, Abby. Okay, sorry. It says, knowledge in truth is the great sun in the firmament. Life and power are scattered with all its beams. Daniel Webster.
Huh.
Is that not awesome?
Yeah.
Because that's why I'm out and then like open it up. I'm like, oh, that, yep.
Is your camera on? Because I went to the Google Hangouts to, but your icon's not there and the camera.
I have tape over it because I look like hot, dirty kitty litter right now.
No. That's okay. If you just why don't you just turn off your video?
I don't know. I didn't even pay attention to that because my video didn't show on it.
Because but I mean, go to your screen right now. Your Hangout screen.
Yeah.
And there's a video.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I'd much rather look at that than this, because
okay.
the tape, you can see the camera trying to focus, and it
all right.
It blurs and all that good stuff. All right, Wayne, thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here, Wayne. Adelaine, thanks for being here. And Rune, if you're still here. Mark again. Gleam, don't know who all is here. It's so weird because the Streamlabs OBS will show me how long it's been running, but it says 0 viewers, so I have no clue. But I think this is probably a good spot to wrap up. And
yep.
It looks like it says we got 7 watching, so that's all right. Okay.
Did you notice my comment earlier? It's like that again. I keep giving you thumbs up and then it's gone, and I have to go back and do it again.
You mean on the YouTube thumb up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally like 4 times.
Okay.
But, okay.
All right. Okay. Well, let's say goodbye, and then we'll touch base another time.
Cool.
Cool. All right, Gleam, thanks for being here. Dire Straits, I see you're still here. Thank you. And let's just keep the discussion going. Yeah, so this is The Plain Truth. I'm your host, Travis Finley. This has been From Our Perspective. Until next time.